I think one of the reasons why people are so unsatisfied with relationships these days is that we're unsatisfied with ourselves as a species, as a society, as a human race. We're not taking the time to actually build our own self-worth and discover what it is that makes us tick every single day. What would you do if you woke up in the morning and you didn't have to pay the bills, if you didn't have to worry about work? Would you still go to the job you go to? Would you still do the things that you do on a daily basis? Or would your life drastically change? And if it would drastically change, you need to ask yourself, what are your passions? What is the mission that you want to accomplish in this life? How do you want to contribute to society? And if you're not currently on a path that's going to allow you to do that, you need to ask yourself, why? Because there's only one time that we get to do this. There's only one chance, only one round, and every single time you talk to somebody who has reached financial success from a path that didn't make them fulfilled, they regret it. They turn around and they go in a completely opposite direction. They feed the homeless, they help children, they do things that actually make the world a better place, because that is what brings them the fulfillment at the end of the day. Now you might say to yourself, it's a hell of a lot easier for that person with millions to go out and help the homeless than it is for me to do it, but what if the millions aren't the point? What if the contribution is the actual real thing in society and in yourself that makes you happy at the end of the day? And what if you didn't care about the millions? Better yet, what if you created a way to help people and make the millions in the first place as well? How amazing could the world be? But if you get stuck on the path that you're on and you never stop and ask yourself what's truly going to make you fulfilled, you're never going to change anything. You're going to wait for the next best thing to happen. I'll worry about it after my next paycheck. I'll worry about it after I get married. I'll worry about it after I finally get that car that I've always wanted. And then you get it, and the time comes, and the target moves again. You want the best time to make the change in your life? It is this exact moment. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I on the right path or am I not? And if I'm not, what am I willing to do to change it? And if I don't change it, what is the price that I'm going to pay? The impact that you have on the world is the legacy that you leave behind you. The things that you do for yourself, the things that are selfish, the things that you do on a day-to-day basis that nobody else knows about, that all leaves the world when you leave. But the things that you do for other people, the impact you make on society, the changes that you make in the life of somebody else, that is what lives on through stories and memories and a legacy that you leave that you can't do just by social media likes. You can't do with a number in your bank account unless you take those resources and do something powerful with them. But the best resource that you have is yourself. So the question becomes, are you going to be limitless?